Everyone, I'm Di. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for coming back if you've been here before. If you haven't, what we do here is cooking, gardening and crafts. So coming up to Christmas, today is the 13th of December. We've got a lot of prep to do for Christmas. So I'm going to try and do a few of the things that can be done ahead of time. I'm kind of going to try to do them now, and we'll just see how far we get with all of that. Anyway, what are we going to make first? First up, I'm just wanted to show you, I'm always talking about being frugal and saving money where you can, and always be aware when there's specials on. Well, just recently, my daughter rang me and said that her local greengrocer had sweet potatoes for 9 cents a kilo. 9 cents a kilo. I mean, they're usually $1.99 or $2.99 a kilo, but these were 9 cents a kilo. And I was going to show you the docket that I got, but you know, I've cleaned up and it's been tossed. But I can show you some video of when I was in the store, because she was with me and she videoed me and the signs there, so you can see all that they were 9 cents a kilo. So I bought 3 kilos. There were people there probably buying box loads, 20 kilos. 20 kilos would have cost $1.80. How cheap. But anyway, my 3 kilos, they're just under 3 kilos, and they cost me 26 cents. So here's the bag. Here's the bag of sweet potatoes. Now, there's no way that I'm going to use those in time. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to be doing with those so that I don't waste them. I know it's only 26 cents, but we don't want to waste anything. And it's not so much the value of the, what did I pay for them? It's, I just hate being wasteful. So join me and let's see what we're going to do with these. So the first thing I need to do is to peel them. So let's get busy peeling. So they're all peeled now. I'm going to chop them and we're going to put them on to boil. Okay, so there it is. It's on the stove. We're going to boil that. Some of it that I'm going to leave whole will be taken out when it's soft, but not too soft. Then I'll keep boiling it, and there will be some of it left in there until it gets quite soft, because that's the lot that I'm going to be mashing. So I'd like it soft to mash it. Okay. We'll come back when we've cooked that. So while those sweet potatoes are cooking away, I'm going to be making some savoury rice. So I've just got some eggs in here, just broken some eggs into this container here, and I'm just putting some chicken stock powder in there, about 2 teaspoons of chicken stock powder. There's 6 eggs in there. So this is gluten-free chicken stock powder. So I do have somebody staying with me over the next few days who's gluten intolerant. So I do need to make sure that everything I cook is gluten-free. So we're just mixing those eggs up. I'll put the heat on. Now in that pan that I've just put the flame on there, I'll just move those ones at the back. Excuse me, I've got some mozzies in here. That's what you can see me grabbing for. Oh, I'm a bad shot. There we go. Beating that up, got some olive oil in there, waiting for it to heat up. As soon as that's warm or hot, I'm going to add the eggs and cook those. So I'll just use that one there. Get that ready. So we're all ready to go once that's hot. There you go, that should be hot enough now. And we'll just add our egg mixture. Now as that's cooking, we just want to be moving it around constantly. Now with this, we only want small pieces in our savoury rice, so as it starts to set, you'll see me chopping it. Just breaking it up into small pieces, that's all we want. I'll just turn the heat off. And we'll just set that aside. Okay. Now we'll heat the pan again. A little bit of olive oil, not much, because the next thing going in is bacon and onions. Now I have made this before, there's a video on this, but I just thought that I'd show you what I'm doing in the way of just prepping for guests around Christmas time. So again, some of that bacon is stuck together, so you'll see me sort of stabbing at it as it's cooking, just to break it up, so we don't have great big chunks of bacon. There's something about the smell of bacon and onions, it just makes you hungry, doesn't it? It smells delicious. Right, we just want to cook that until it browns, and then we'll come back. Okay, so that's just about browned and cooked through now. Okay, the next thing we're going to add these are just frozen potatoes. Sorry, I got sweet potatoes on my mind. These are frozen peas. So there's probably about a cup and a half. So just throwing those in. Here are some, they are baby corn spears, and I've cut them up, adding those in. We're adding rice. So this, I showed you this rice before. This is pre-cooked. And the reason, I mean, it doesn't take much to cook rice, I know. But when there's, you know, not many people to cook for, or you want to do something very quick like I'm doing now, it's really handy to have these on hand. And the beauty of this too is if you get guests popping by at Christmas and you want to whip something up quick, well, if you have this on hand, you can whip this up, or many other things you can whip up pretty quick, and you've got your rice all ready to go. So I'm just breaking all that rice up there. Putting the eggs back in. Now I'm just adding some that sesame oil. And that soy sauce. And now just bringing it all together. And that's it. So it's all been cooked now and it's soft. I did mean to take some out before it got too soft, but I got busy doing other things. So I'm just going to put some of the whole pieces into a container. There we go. And the rest of it I'm going to mash. But because I'm going to freeze this and I'm not going to know what I'm going to be using it for, we do have people in the family who are gluten intolerant. So rather than put butter in there, I'll use margarine. And that way it'll be okay for everybody to have. My preference would be butter. It tastes better, it's natural. Yeah, there's lots of reasons why I like butter better. But I do need to keep in mind who's going to be consuming it. And here's my trusty old masher. And that's quite well cooked, so it's mashing very easily. Now, this can be served just as mashed sweet potato, as an accompaniment to a meal, or I can actually use it as an ingredient. Might add it to some pumpkin soup. Or the other thing that we can do with it is use it as a topping. So I could use this on a shepherd's pie. Or I could mix it with some ordinary potato. I often do that. I mix sweet potato and ordinary potato. And I could make some salmon patties with that. That would be quite nice to make it a little bit different. So I'm just going to put it in these containers. Then I'm going to label it. Oh, I need to get a lid out for that. There's too much in there. And that'll go into the freezer. So there you have it. 26 cents worth, and it's made quite a lot.